Today I'm going to explain why and how I became a yoga instructor. While my husband and I, the family, were stationed in Okinawa, Japan, I had a lady that continuously came to me while I was waiting for my son to get out of kindergarten. She was waiting on her son too, and she would go, "Hey," or she would tap me on my shoulder, and she'd say, "I think our kids play really well together. Can we make them a play date, so they can have fun or, have some playtime outside of class?" And I would always do the same motion. And then I turn around. I was very guarded. But anyway, think about a month or so passed, passed by, and she was like, "Hey, my husband is a physician or he's a nurse." I'm not sure which one she said, but she's like, "Hey, my husband is a nurse, physician, and I know CPR. Can our sons please get together and play?" And I looked at her and I was like, y'all started laughing because I was like, you were really, adamant about them playing together. And see, I didn't know then that I was so sheltered and guarded. I just felt like, only I can take care of my kids. I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to meet anyone. They play in class. So after she did that, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and let them play together. So I'm going to say like a year later, she's like, "I'm going to have a training for a yoga training soon, and I'd like for you to take part in it." And I was like, yeah, so that's a little bit expensive, and I'm Black and I'm a Christian. And she was like, "I'm white and I'm a Christian and I'm from Greece." And I was like, wait a minute, you put a location in there. I'm from Shreveport. Anyway, from Louisiana. But anyway, I started laughing because I was like, all right, let me look at, what this is all about. Because when I looked into it, it was chanting and people saying they were calling in other, spirits and all that stuff. And I was like, I can't do all that. But as I saw her practice at the gym, she was doing power yoga. And I was like, okay, this is like, fitness based. Let me see what this is all about. So I went ahead and started training. The first day or two, I was like so sore. I didn't even, I couldn't move, but I couldn't wait to go back. About 2 months into it, I believe, or some weeks into it, I just started crying on my mat. And she looked at me and she kept teaching. She's like, "Now we're going to move into downward dog." And I was like, hold up. Wait, what's going on with me? Because I'm crying and I don't have a reason to cry right now. But what she did for me was help me break down that wall, right? I was so guarded against anything outside of what I'd already known. And the whole point of me telling you this or just explaining this is because when we're mindful of what's going on inside of us and actually what the world has to offer us, and we're so guarded and because we've been traumatized and we have so many areas of trauma and stress within us, it's hard for us to function. So when I learned how to become mindful, I was actually able to let go of things that I had no control over, 1. 2, I was able to tap into what was actually going on inside of me, how I was feeling and what was going on around me. Why was I so guarded? And 3, I was able to just open up, not actually practice how other people practice or do the things other people do, but understand who they were and why they did the things they did and accept them as they were. My thing is, my faith is dead without, the works. So when I have faith, I know that things are coming, but I also need to work towards being a better me, a clean me, and open me to understand what the word is telling me to do. So anyway, that is the what and the why I became a yoga instructor and how I became a yoga instructor. I look forward to learning with you, to sharing things with you, and for you, to get to know what coping tips, what tips is all about. And y'all have a blessed day.